Chauncey Navarro, and this is the Inspired Word. We're back here again in verse 2 of chapter 14 as we continue on our verse-by-verse study through the book of the Revelation of Jesus. On verse 2 it goes on to say, "And I heard a voice in heaven like the voice of many waters, and like the voice of loud thunder, and I heard the sound of harpists playing their harps." Now, very typical of the harps for heaven, that's where they get all this about, the angels holding harps and stuff like that. But on here, what we have is the voice of many waters and the voice like loud thunder. Well, as we saw earlier on this, the voice of the many waters and the thunder is actually Jesus speaking. Now, he's with the 144,000 here. So what we've got here, we've got the voice of Jesus coming in, and I heard the sound of harpists playing their harps. So now the music is starting in. And this is a prelude leading us into the next verse as we go into here. But I want you to recognize on there that when it talks about the voice of many waters and the voice of loud thunder, that's directly correlated and tying to Jesus. As we saw earlier in this, the mighty angel that shouted out seven thunders was identified as Jesus, and he's still holding the little scroll, which is the unraveled scroll from the Kinsman Redeemer scroll that he was holding earlier in this. And you also see where this ties in back with John, where when he heard him speaking to him, the angel that appeared to him also was identified as Jesus, where his voice was like seven thunders and many waters. So I'll see you back here as we continue on in verse 3 in our verse-by-verse study through the book of the Revelation of Jesus. Thank you.